Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. Let's use our Dixon Ticonderoga number two. We're going to need one of these for this problem right here. One of these too. This is a Cambridge IGCSE, paper number cuatro. That's what we're working on right here. This one's from the spring of 2014. We're just going through this whole thing as a review. We're going to do question number 5 here. Got some probability. Actually, it's number 6 I was thinking about that we're going to need the straight edge for, but we don't need it for this one. All right, so probability is tricky. It's for me personally, and I think this is important to know for everybody. What type of math do you struggle with the most? Where do you get in the most trouble? I personally get in the most trouble with probability because I don't read it very carefully, and I sometimes start off the problems with an incorrect assumption. So let's try to avoid those mistakes here. Reading carefully, it says so a square spinner is biased. The probabilities of obtaining 1, 2, 3, or 4 are given in these ratios right here. Oh, okay. So it's not like it's one of these things right here where um, where you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 3 is going to be the largest area, 1's going to be the smallest. So it's going to be something like that. Okay. Mm, all right. So first one says, what is the probability of getting a 2 or a 3? So the key word here is the word or. So the probability of a 2 or a 3, so that's going to be adding. So the probability of a 2, zero point 0.2, probability of a 3 is zero point 0.4, so 0.6. Boom, done. Okay, in 5,000 spins, so this is expected value, how many times would you expect to get a score? Well, 5,000, and then the probability of getting a single one at 4 is zero point 0.3, right? So 5,000 times 0.3. We could do this in our head for sure, but since we've got a calculator with us right here, boom, done, 1,500. 15 hondo. That's a 1 point question, so should be pretty easy. Number 2, or the next one, part 3, is a 2 point question. It says work out the probability of scoring 1 on the first and 4 on the second. 1 on the first and 4 on the second. Well, the probability. So this is independent, right? So what happens to the first? It does not affect the second. So probability of getting a 1, and then the probability of getting a 4. So that's 0.1, right? 0.1, and then probability of getting a 4 is 0.3, so that's 0.03, 0.03. All right. Part B says, in a bag there are 7 red discs, 5 blue discs. This is a 3 point question, by the way. That means it's probably a little tricky. Might take 3 minutes to do. From the bag, a disc is chosen at random and then it is not replaced. So you take one out, you do not put it back. A second disc is then chosen at random. Okay, work out the probability that at least one of them is red. Give your answer as a fraction. Ah. Okay, so check this out. This is a key word right here. At least one, right? So that could be the first one's red, the second one's not. It could be the first one's not and the second one is, or it could be they both are. So, how about this? How about the only way this could not happen is if they're both blue. So the way I would actually figure this one out is I would figure out what's the probability that the first one's blue and then the probability the second one's blue and then subtract from that. Because I think this is going to be the easiest way to do that. Because if they're not both blue, then at least one is red. You see? And so it's either at least one is red or none are red, and that would contain all of the possibilities. At least one is red or none are red. Okay. All right. So 1 minus the probability that the first one is blue is, what is that? 5 out of 12, right? And the probability that the second one is blue, well, you don't put it back. So if there were 5, now there's 4 out of 11. So let's go ahead and reduce this, right? So it's going to be 1, 5 over 33. So that's what, 28 out of 33. Boom, done. Wow, that was kind of short and easy. I don't know how easy it was, but that's 3, 6, 7, 8 points on this one page. So yeah, we're good. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Until next time, that's a little probability for you there. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Be safe. I'll see you on the flippity flop, whatever that means.